Welcome, everyone, to the Tethys Shipyards. I am Takeshi Yamato, the Yard Master, joining our host, the Housecoat Gamer.
Ugh.
Yeah, you know it. You loathe it. It's the pizza cutter from hell, the Crossfield class. And it is started in Utopia Planitia. However, Cryptic, being Cryptic, has done what many considered impossible and have made a better version. The Glen.
That said, much better.
Yeah, we like we like the nacelles of the mirror version a lot better than the original.
They're not orange.
Yeah, what is with cryptic and orange? uh, Anywho, as I said, the crossfield is already started in Utopia Felicia, so we're going to use that as a baseline. But first, lore. Ron?
Using data that was recently declassified from the USS Discovery's adventures. Note, we will not be discussing the spore drive. The spore drive is stupid.
Yes.
The experimental subspace jump drive, BSG reference there,
Yep.
allowed the ship to jump 20 light years per jump, and in one instance, jumped all the way into the Gamma Quadrant. Though this heavily damaged the ship and required several weeks of servicing. They got lucky that they didn't run into the Jem'Hadar.
Yeah.
The Discovery disappeared into a temporal vortex via unknown circumstances. Declassified information says something about the Klingons being Klingons. And the technology was shelved because, well, remember that jump? It made a giant rift in subspace. Not fun.
Yeah.
Several hundred years later, in the early 2420s, well, early 25th century, the technology was resurrected with a far more firm understanding of subspace technologies to avoid the whole giant hole between subspace and real space.
Yes.
Enter the USS Glen, named for the Discovery's older sister. What the hell? Are you seeing this?
One moment. Oh, wow. The Type 7A skin.
No, the nacelles are glowing.
The cells are glowing?
Look,
Wow.
Look at the Bussard collector. It's flashing.
Yeah, wow. Huh.
Okay then. Questions for later.
Yes, questions for much later. Anywho. The lore.
The Glen was specifically designed as a quick response vessel, jumping to and fro, delivering medical supplies, much needed materials for reconstruction. Everything needed to recover from the idiocy that was the Iconian War. Note to self, shoot Cogran.
Yes, shoot Cochrane many times, then find a way to go to Greythor and shoot him again.
And again. And again. And again.
Yes.
And then one more time just to make damn sure that his stupidity would never be repeated.
Yes. Okay, so quick response vessel.
A-
Alright.
And like almost every starship built after Wolf 359, the Glen is respectively heavily armed.
Indeed.
That said, she is designed as a quick response vessel. She can handle anything up to smaller than she is. But she is by no means a true vetted combat vessel.
Yeah.
Still,
Alright.
whenever there's a Glen,
Yeah.
your life is about to get a lot better.
Or a lot more complicated if you're on the other side. Because, well, just like the Discovery, this thing can use its jump drive technically and proceed to teleport rings around.
And we're going to have to come up with special rules for that.
Yeah. I mean, we can just do that as like a special rule, additional propulsion system, and the GM and players can figure out rules on how to use that thing in the fashion, in the micro jump fashion.
And we're going to have to discuss the other elephant in the room.
Eh?
The
Oh,
elephant in the room.
Yes, the Terran version.
Yes,
Yeah.
I have the 13th anniversary bundle. They're glowing again.
Okay, anywho. Let's get to the stats.
Before I decide to go a little bit more crazy.
Yeah. So, we will start with the basic stats of the crossfield and obviously adjust them for our new entered service date of
2410?
Sure. Okay, so that means we'll basically have 60 points. So, for starters, Crossfield, it started in 2250, was launched in 2255, and it had comms 7, computers 8, engines 8, sensors 8, structure 7, weapons 7. Had 2 points in science, 1 point in engineering, was a scale 4 vessel, phaser banks, photon torpedoes, strength 3, tractor beam, and it had extensive shuttle bays, high-resolution sensors, modular laboratories, and dedicated personnel science. Yes, it had 4 talents, equal to its scale. It also had a special rule, which I will read out. As the Crossfield class was a highly experimental space frame, Starfleet only outfitted this class with the mission profiles of scientific and survey operations and technical testbed. Only 3 space frames were ever built. USS Crossfield, NX NCC-1029, USS Glen, NCC-1030, destroyed in 2256 after a drive malfunction, and USS Discovery, NCC-1031. Game masters who wish to use a Crossfield class starship in their game could include a 4th space frame, but it is recommended that it not include an experimental jump drive, as Starfleet would have quickly put an end to experimentation with the drive following the events of Seasons 1 and 2 of Discovery.
However, considering recent events, specifically Strange New Worlds Season 2, it might not be canon, but hey.
Yeah.
One ship was described as Crossfield class.
Yeah, fair enough.
So Crossfield refit would be more applicable to these things.
Yeah. So for the Glen, what 2410 to 24, basically 20. Let's see. We have basically 15 points we can add to this thing. It's 21 plus 24 is 45. So, yeah, we can add 15 more points to bring this up to a total of 60. And, well, first up, let's just add another 2 points into every system. So, comms 9, computers 10, engines 10, sensors 10, weapons 9, structure 9. We have 3 more points we can put into this.
And I'm not entirely sure where to put them.
Agreed.
Mostly because usually I'm a little biased towards gunboats because, well, violence.
Yeah. Let's see. The book. Federation and United Earth starships tend to focus on sensors and engines, as their vessels tend to be more geared towards exploration far from their settled worlds. That's what the book says when distributing points. This thing is a fast response thing, so maybe an extra point in engines, at least. Engines 11. Sensors. Yeah, I think I know how to do this. Final spread. Comms 10, computers 10, engines 11, sensors 11, structure 9, weapons 9. It's decently durable and can defend itself, but its main thing is its speed and its ability to find any issues, and its ability to find ships in distress or issues that need fixing, and to go to them and figure out a problem. Now, departments. Again, the Crossfield had 1 point in engineering and 2 points in science.
I see absolutely no reason to change that.
Alright, so 1 point in engineering, 2 points in science. Scale 4 starship. And weapons, well, phaser arrays instead of phaser banks. Updating technology, So,
I'm not entirely sure what to get this thing weapon-wise.
yeah. We have strength 3 tractor beam and phaser arrays. And, well, should probably have some form of torpedo weapon, but...
Yeah, that's the problem. I can't figure out if it's going to be a photon or a quantum.
Yeah, photon torpedoes, quantum torpedoes, or any other kinds of torpedoes, because there are a fair few. Let's see.
Actually, you know what? Reconnaissance.
Yeah. I'll put down photon or quantum torpedoes. Parentheses. GM or players. GM plus player's choice. Let me check in real quick. What was the? Oh yeah, that is definitely an.
I was looking for the Odyssey material, for obvious reasons.
Yeah. All right. So.
Because the Odyssey material fixes almost everything.
Yeah. Let's see. Crossfield. Let's see. For talents, we can. For talents, the Crossfield had extensive shuttle bays, high-resolution sensors, modular laboratories, and dedicated personnel science. I don't want to go for a full 4 talents, so we're gonna have to take at least one of those away.
I think it's kind of obvious which one is the best option to get rid of. Shuttle Bay.
Yeah, not much of one.
I mean, this is a very, very slim boat.
So high resolution sensors,
BRB.
laboratories, and dedicated personnel. Science. Though again, that I might potentially drop that as well, just to give people some more versatility. Anyway, last but not least, well, special rules and descriptor traits. Obviously, it has Federation Starship descriptor trait, and when Ron gets back, we will figure out more descriptor traits. But special rules, well, big one is additional propulsion system, subspace jump drive. Alrighty, just need to get Ron. I just need Ron to get back, and we can figure this out. And we can finalize this. That's fine. So I've given the. I'm considering removing the dedicated personnel science talent as well. Basically, if I let me go back and see what. Let me go to talents and see what that does, just to make sure. Let's see, dedicated.
Well, seeing as this is a response vessel, a general response vessel.
Yeah. Choose a single department. The ship gains 2 additional crew support, which may only be used to establish supporting characters who are of that department. So, basically, this would gain. Basically, that would say 2 extra crew support for science personnel only.
I would not say that's applicable for this.
Yeah.
This
So
seems
we'll
more of an NPC support ship to fix whatever problems the players cause.
Yeah. So we'll drop that. So we just have high resolution sensors and modular laboratories. And I gave it the special rule, additional propulsion system, subspace jump drive. Basically that will allow teleportation between places. And descriptor trait, Federation Starship. Let's see. Experimental, perhaps, or at least experimental drive, because Crossfield had Federation Starship and experimental.
Refined experimental.
Federation Starship, refined experimental.
Designed while taking many design cues from the Crossfield class, it most certainly does not share most of its problems. Hint, hint.
Yeah. Alrighty. And that's it for the base class. Do we want to include a dedicated, notable starship?
Not entirely sure.
Alright. Well, we'll consider it, and if we do, we might do a special video for it.
And obviously, Terrans get more gunboats.
Yeah.
We'll
So
have
if we
to.
do it.
We'll do a Terran one on another day. Right now,
Yeah. Right now, we're going to put an end to this, and next time we return to SF's notes.
bye.